Hello again to Nullius. Today I want to continue building the bus. Last time I did these furnaces, small furnace 2. I guess I want to get to medium furnace 1. I have chimneys already, so it should be possible just with these two things. I guess I might even just slot those chimneys right next to here and produce that like this. And I also want to figure out whether these small furnace 1 are used anywhere else. So they are used in a foundry, which I should also try to produce automatically, and distillery and combustion chamber 1. And I guess they all use some things that I should have on the bus anyway. Or that I should want to have on the bus, I mean. So I guess I could just do that and then make the tunnel. And now chimneys should be going this way. And then I can use those furnaces to make the next version. And now I just need electricity, of course. And also for more electricity I should research wind power too. And I guess I could do one more research. Wonder if I should go into robotics, but it doesn't seem like I can immediately do anything with that. I also... Do I still need something else? Because the research is red, or is it just waiting for the robotics to be done? So this robotic logistics one still needs broadcasting for some reason. I mean, it makes sense from a scientific point of view that you need broadcasting to broadcast the signals for the robots, but it's not like that in vanilla. So this takes 65 seconds, no, 15 seconds to craft. And this takes also 15 seconds, and I guess the bottleneck here is the crucible. And I guess there the foundries are just very slow. So I will just add another one. Might even add 2 of those on the other side as well. And then just split this silica. Now the question will be whether enough silica will arrive. Don't think I have any radars yet. that I can produce. So I will have to look into the science. Don't know whether I can build radars at all, or where they are unlocked. I mean, broadcasting would make sense to be part of radar. I guess they are called sensor node. Or just sensors. So I will need optimization and broadcasting and then sensors. So I guess I can wait for that. And then I can see into the rest of the factory without having to run there. So some other things that I want to produce were, I guess, foundries. Let's just use the small furnace, inserters and iron plates, I guess. Inserters are not yet on the bus, but they are being produced somewhere, so I could put them on the bus. Should remove this for now and place electricity somewhere else. Don't really know whether small belts, or what are they called? Belt, transport belt 1 or something. Just belt 1. Whether they are used anywhere else. So they are of course used in belt 2, but also in crusher 1 and small assembler 1, which is just there. So if I want to produce crushers on the bus, I will need to have the belts somewhere. I guess it would make sense to just put both of these things on one line on the bus. Then I can also produce better inserters. So all of that, removing the power pole was not really the best idea, but I guess now I have come to a better idea from that. So I will for now route this through here, and then it can come onto the bus somewhere. So it's a bit weird. I have 4 rows here, 2 rows there, and then I guess there's also 4 rows. If I put these through, so I guess I might start a new row, or I might also try to switch these things around a bit to have always 4 in a row. I mean, it's a bit redundant to say row in this case, but 4 rows on top of each other. I also hope that I don't have any redundant items. And I guess this would also be a new row right there. So I have these steel items, and I guess steel ingots is what those are. They are split off right here to produce all the other steel items. I guess I'm not using these silicon items anywhere else for now. So these refractory bricks, I will look again whether they are used anywhere else. Just in small furnace 2 and small furnace 3 and extractor. And the crucible is used in foundry 2 and thermal tank. So if I'm totally picky, I might just get both of these things on a bus belt. But maybe it's important to conserve some silica and not produce too many things out of it that are not used. But then just lying on a belt somewhere. Also, I want to now go down and check whether I have enough silica or whether I can produce more. I mean, it's definitely not enough on this belt. I guess there's not enough sand coming through. And I guess there's no inserter there, or I mean, there are inserters feeding onto this belt, but this isn't being used anywhere. So I should just put it on this belt again, but maybe set the priority to left, so it always produces at least some glass. Also, why is there no aluminum? Carbon is missing again. It's being produced, but just not enough. There's not enough carbon monoxide. I wonder why that is. So there's definitely enough carbon dioxide. Maybe there's not enough hydrogen. At least in this system there seems to be enough hydrogen, but maybe it doesn't reach the other system. I mean, there is enough hydrogen, but not up here. Gets even lower the further up I go into the pipe. This needs hydrogen, and it also needs a product of hydrogen and carbon dioxide. I wonder whether I can produce more of this clean water to put into this system. I mean, there's quite a lot of this water right here to produce caustic solution. There's also a lot of, well, is there a lot of sodium hydroxide? I think there's enough, yes. This whole belt is full of that. So again, I want to look where this water is going. This doesn't seem to be very full, even though this pipe is more than half full. Wonder why that is. But I guess I might try to get some more stuff away from here. I might even use the red underground pipes. And then I will try to route that. Even though there's already a route through here, I will try to route some more water there. You can even tell me if route is the correct pronunciation, or if it's rather called route. I might even just reduce the amount of water needed to pump. Maybe that lowers the amount in the system, but at least it would produce some more hydrogen for a short amount of time. Maybe I also need to vent more oxygen away. This vent seems to be active most of the time. Also, I guess should use more of them. So now I'm poisoning the atmosphere with oxygen. Wonder whether that helps at all. And I might also just look again for other ways to produce hydrogen. So I guess this is not the best way, but there's always electrolysis. And yes, I guess, no, that's not the way. I want to produce graphite, which I sometimes just call carbon. So that is not something I want. Ethylene and steam. I might be doing that already. And styrene production also gets some hydrogen. That's somewhere down here, I guess. Or here I'm using hydrogen to produce ethylene, benzene, and propene. And then hydrogen comes out again from this process. But this is lacking some benzene. And this has too much butadiene in the system. I might look for something to get rid of butadiene. So only rubber, at the moment at least. I guess organic chemistry 5 is somewhat away from my current research budget. So I'm producing rubber right there. But the belt is full, so I can't really produce more rubber. That would be a way to get rid of butadiene. And then there's styrene. Which is also mostly used in rubber and later in plastic. So I guess this is not a good source of hydrogen. I think I only need to allow this process to happen whenever there's enough hydrogen in the system. So I will remove this for a moment. Then I will look for a pump. Then connect this and say whenever hydrogen is more than, let's say, 7,000. I don't know if it can hold that much. Probably it can. Whenever that is true, then it shall pump. Otherwise, it shouldn't pump. And then at least I'm not producing steam that way. So, and I wonder how I'm producing methane at the moment. I hope I'm not using too much hydrogen for that. And also I would like to see whether these systems are connected. I guess they are. So this is about a third of the pipe full with hydrogen. So maybe now it's enough to produce carbon monoxide. Maybe I just need more of these machines. I guess this is one of them. And I should just do more of that. So there's methane produced from hydrogen and carbon dioxide. I think I will continue this next time, and then I hopefully have more carbon monoxide and produce more graphite. See you then.